Now we're going to talk about how important it is to collect objective evidence. So why is objective evidence better? It's evidence that is not comparative, biased, or relative. This is also known as subjective evidence. Objective evidence also reflects teaching practice collected during an observation interval, and it illustrates both areas of strength and those in need of improvement. Some types of objective evidence include verbatim dialogue, discussions and student discourse. It is good to write down exactly what you hear said by both teachers and students. Other types of objective evidence include summary statements by the observer. I always say keep it on the evidence. Also, time-stamped segments of the observation, like how long an element of the lesson took place from start to finish. Other types of objective evidence could include video or audio recordings that are collected by the observer or the evaluator. Verbatim dialogue is one form of objective evidence that we just discussed. Now we'll get into some more detail. Verbatim dialogue is very good for documenting classroom interactions, such as student interactions in groups. What did students say to one another? Or teacher with class or individual students. What did the teacher say to the students? Also, student interactions with the teacher. What did the students say to the teacher? When recording verbatim dialogue, you can use shorthand notations, such as student to student, SS, teacher to student, TS, or student to teacher, ST. I find whatever worked for you in college when you took notes can work for you during an observation. Maybe column methods or just straight notes works best for you. Be careful with the selection of recorded statements to ensure the context is exactly noted and accurately noted. This is why it is important to be an active observer. Walk around the room, resituate yourself in groups, or near where the teacher has relocated. Time-stamping is another form of objective evidence, and it avoids subjectivity. So, for example, a long duration of time spent whole group on the rug can be interpreted as too long a duration where students were not actively engaged. However, if the teacher was serving as a storyteller, engaging students in a scenario that is building background knowledge, and students are attentive, interested, and the teacher engages them in discussion, it is time well spent for learning. This is one good reason that things may take more time, and during the post-observation conference, it's important to complete that discussion before submitting the summary rating, if that is the case. Regarding summary statements in objectivity, such statements describe the general environment in the observation from the physical layout of the room, types of technology that might have been used, student-to-teacher interactions that were observed, student-to-student interactions that were observed, and more. It's helpful, but require care and composition to avoid embedded subjectivity. For example, numbers of students engaged instead of some. You want to be specific.